Hey everybody, it's Lisa, owner of Peaches Skincare. You can visit us at peachesskincare.com, and I also invite you to follow us on Instagram and Facebook to see a little bit more about our holistic Lisa skincare and what we can do for you. So many of you, just like you were impressed with Francesca, were impressed with Linda's before and afters. If you're new to my channel, you'll want to go back to about a couple of videos ago, but we are going to show the before and afters here as well. And essentially what it shows is what can be done naturally and holistically for the skin. When you take care of something in a natural way, and I guess an example would be having fat sucked from your body, okay, with liposuction. When you have that done, the fat many times, well, a lot of the times, goes in a different part of your body. That's just a normal process of the body. When you do something invasive to your face, it may look really great right after, but the result typically doesn't last because the skin doesn't like invasive procedures, microneedling, which can leave tracks on the face. I know that some people believe that it makes collagen, and I honor you for that if it's good for your skin and done in a medical setting. But we're talking about holistic things. You know, I know there's TCA peels, again, very intense, should be done in a medical setting. They can really cause damage to your skin. You know, I think that holistic has value. And so what I showed you with Francesca and Linda is how not to need to do lasers, how not to do peels, how to walk into a doctor's office and you don't necessarily need a medication every time. And I think that's the same with any part of our body. I'm gonna be doing a spring, get your face and your skin and your body in shape starting next week. And one of the things I talk about is just resetting yourself, even in your eating, you know, how just maybe not drinking any alcohol for a month can really reset your body. And the skin is the same way. It's the largest organ of the body. You hear me say it every time. It has 3 jobs: to protect the muscles and the bones, to keep the temperature, the thermometer of the skin or the body perfect, but it also filters out things. Now, Linda is 58 years old. Her result and her before and after were after 1 week. As with Francesca, I talked to Linda via email. She was actually referred to me by My Life Wendy, who is a beautiful channel, who has been so supportive of me from the beginning, wanting nothing in return, just lovely. And Linda is her BFF, and Linda will be getting married, oh gosh, I think next year or maybe this summer, I'm not sure. So Linda really wanted to get in shape, and what we saw was a lot of aging that was unnecessary, probably from sun damage, not using really good products. And so I actually got on the phone with Linda, and this wasn't even by FaceTime, it was just talking to her over the phone, and we went through the steps. Now, I don't believe in any skin but normal. I'm going to repeat it again. It's what we do to it daily, weekly, and monthly that changes it. Foundations, it can be medications, the way you're eating, if you're drinking, your environment and the weather, if your callus layer is too thick. Many of those reasons are why I don't believe in that. Also, I think that the cosmetic company wants to send you, or the beauty industry wants to sell you a cleanser for oily skin, and then, oh, you need one for combination, and oh, let's switch it out in the spring, and let's switch it out in the summer and the winter. You need one cleanser that is like face food. So both Francesca and Linda were on the full line of products. That's no pressure for any of you. If you have products you love, just text me or email me, and I will work with you and help you guide you through those. But I know Peaches. We kept them exclusive to our clients for over 30 years, and now I'm having, you know, with YouTube and having my salons closed down, I've been so blessed to share them with you. So I know how they work, and I know any reaction you're going to have and why you're having it. So Linda started off on the phone with me, and we just did the process, and I just did a video about Francesca, so if I have milk and magnesia somewhere or a little scrub behind my ear, that's what it is. But we did the whole process that we just did with Francesca. So without going through everything again, I had her exfoliate to loosen, I had her cleanse her face to feed, and your cleanser is important. It doesn't just go down the drain and you use some cheap cleanser. I don't believe in double cleansing because I don't believe in foundation and concealer. Both Francesca and Linda listened to me to a T. They were incredible students. They didn't put concealer on, they didn't put foundation on, and they listened to me. I do have you do Restore if you're working out, or especially in the beginning, just to have that little bit more of antibacterial, antifungal property. We have natural bacteria. We have natural bacteria and fungus always on our skin, good and bad. And it's when we leave an opening for it that we have an issue. And it can result in acne. It can result in skin that looks very dull, very aged. And I also had her do polish. So with Linda, it was about getting that callus layer off. Linda wasn't really broken out. I'm quite sure she'll have blackheads and things come out because her layers were so thick. They were so thick that her skin looked dull because she had so much old tissue on. And she also, you can see in the pictures, had a lot of age spots and things. And I hate to call them age spots. They're really just sunspots. And I encouraged her that, let's say you have 10 all over your whole body, you will notice that all 10 at least get lighter, and you will be blown away when you wake up one day and 1 or 2 are gone. And that is absolutely what happens. Because as things come up, they start to go away. And a lot of those things are like volcanoes. They're really rooted in your skin. Acne is rooted in your pores and your skin, and the skin almost grows over it. So we have to peel that skin away naturally and help that out. And it's the same with Linda's skin. I wanted to get rid of that callus layer so we could start hydrating and using actives. So I'm going to start at the part where we exfoliated to loosen, we cleansed, then we polished, and I did have her do baking soda. If you didn't see Francesca's, go back and watch that video up to the baking soda, and then I did extractions and I put on a mask. So we will pretend that we have done our baking soda, we have done our polish to loosen everything, and that's so important. In fact, I will just show you the baking soda again. I want to show you that I'm doing it twice in a day and it's not hurting my skin. So you have done your flawless exfoliator, you have done your cleanser to feed, and you are now going to do your baking soda. You get it into a little paste just like so, and if it feels a little dry, you'll get it a little more wet, and you'll just work it around. You want to do your face, your neck, and your chest, and your back if it's needed. Now, both ladies were over their basin. I'm only using bowls to help you, and you'll just rinse that off. And at this point is when you dry your face and you'll put on your polish, one of my favorite products. Both ladies asked, were they over exfoliating? I said, please no, you are not over exfoliating. Each product has a purpose, and it's a purpose to get your skin thriving and able to do its own job. I really equate it to if you love plants. When you have a plant with a dead portion to it, you deadhead it or you take the dead portion off because the plant's not thriving. The minute you do that, the plant thrives. It is the same with the skin. You help it get the acne out because it's putting all of its effort towards getting the acne out. It can then just take care of you by anti-aging and helping with diseases of the skin. With Linda, the minute we started to peel that away, the skin was able to help itself to get rid of that callus layer. It was able to oxygenate skin cells. You got blood flowing. So after you do your polish, you'll get out of the shower, and you can either do apple cider vinegar diluted, and you can put that on your skin. Do not be afraid to do this. I have done this for over 3 decades. I promise you it's not going to hurt your face. And then you can spray on, and I can't believe I forgot it, forgive me, you'll spray on your pH toner. So you're really setting the stage for your skin being able to accept any actives or any food or elements for the skin. With Linda, I wanted to concentrate on that callus layer. I know I keep saying it. So one of the things I had her do after she toned is we had her start to put on her Miracle Mask. Now, Miracle Mask can be during the day, and it is based on pumpkin and papaya. It is a natural enzymatic peel. Now, I'm not talking about these peels where you have to be really careful that you don't burn your face or you didn't go too deep in an area. And many times you've done so much to your face that your skin is just screaming at you. It builds that callus layer again, and then you've got more to take off later. What I'm trying to teach you is how to take care of your skin so that it's a result that lasts. That's what's really important with this. This result changes your skin and helps it to function properly, and it lasts. Now, What we do with Miracle Mask is we put it all over your face after you've done all of your steps, and think of it as little Pac-Man eating away any of that dead, dry skin, sebum, dirt, oil, and dead, dry skin. And I really wanted Linda wearing this a lot right now. Once you're done with it, you will just rinse it off, just like so. I'll try to get all this off for you. Just for time's sake, I didn't do my neck and I did my neck a little bit. And you know, I'm a little dehydrated today, so my neck looks a little wrinkly. If you ever see me with my eye looking a little dehydrated, that's all it is. And it's just because Kent and I have been packing. I'm really not sleeping a lot, and I've got to get back on a schedule, but I just think there's so much going on. But know that there is a reason for everything, and it doesn't mean you have to panic and rush off and get an injectable. And if you do, that's okay. I just want to teach you a natural way, and that's what Linda wanted. She wanted to look like herself. She wanted to have expression and be able to have emotion in her face. So the Miracle Mask is just that, it's a miracle. I wanted to work on the brown spots on Linda, and that's what Miracle Mask does. Now, if it's during the day, she will move on to any of her serums. I love vitamin C, but I think it has to be ascorbic acid, and it can't be something that is going to lose its efficacy. So yes, this is in a clear bottle, but we add gold so that it doesn't oxidize. And that's very important. Not every vitamin C is, I see so many people talking about vitamin C and not all of them are that great. So be mindful. I then had her put on her Luminous, and Luminous is a coenzyme Q10. It also has daisy flower in it, which is natural. And the daisy flower will naturally lighten and brighten your skin. She, every other night, will switch that up with an Ageless Night Serum. Now, this is a retinol. Your skin can drink in vitamin A when it's in a retinol form. It's a little bit more natural. But as Linda's skin improves, we may add more actives. She might need to do a hydroquinone that is mixed by a compounding pharmacy. She might do a stronger vitamin A if we think she needs it that might be mixed with a compounding pharmacy. But to add any of those things now would be foolish because her skin is not ready for it. So many of you think that if you just buy that special cream or that special serum, it's going to make this big change right away. But it's not if you're not on a regime and if you're not taking care of your skin. And I really do believe to put all of these beautiful things on and then put foundation or concealer over it, it just poisons your skin. It makes no sense to me. And then I had her to use her moisturizer. Now, our moisturizer and what you want to look for in a moisturizer is hyaluronic acid, go-to cola that is very healing properties, and also something that helps with any scar tissue or brown spots on your face. So what I'm trying to do with Linda is just peel those saran wrap layers away, if you will. Just take it off. Now, she was so great, and she sent me pictures, both Francesca and Linda did, throughout the week or the days that we were doing this. Well, Linda was only a week. I couldn't believe the difference, and Francesca was a month. But at one point, Linda even said, Lisa, I'm swollen. She sent me a picture in the morning one day, and just along her labial fold, she was a little red and swollen. And I said, it's fine, Linda. Keep pushing forward. Your skin is changing. I always tell a new client 30 layers of saran wrap on your face. And in each layer, there may be skin disease. Layer 1 might be wonderful, but layer 6 might have amelia. Layer 7 may be amazing, but layer 9 may have fungus. It's normal for things to come out. And as long as a licensed master esthetician or your doctor is guiding you, we can help you to discern if it's something to panic about or not panic. And I want to hand it to Linda if you're watching. You were amazing. I had her go in, and I think on that day we maybe either did castor oil or a little bit of Vaseline. We just hydrated the area, but we allowed the skin to do its job, to clean itself out. I suppose if you work out with a trainer, you're very sore and you think you hurt something, but they're going to be able to guide you and say, look, you just worked out muscles you never worked out before. Now, another thing that I was very clear with Linda about is I wanted her wearing her Milk and Magnesia to bed. So not only with Francesca will Milk and Magnesia help to anti-inflammatory and pull any blackheads or anything out of the pores. It's why I don't really have a lot of extractions. It's anti-aging to the just umpteen amount. Our skin, and I'll talk about this next week, so I don't want to get into it too much. It's not great at taking in water and hydration, and I'll talk about that. But what milk and magnesia does during the night is it locks all of that hydration in. It helps with any sebum coming out. We do want some oils, but a lot of it is dead, dry skin, as I said, dirt, oil. It almost grabs it during the night so you don't wake up with a pimple, and it really holds your face in place. In fact, you're probably looking at me and I might look a little shiny, but you wouldn't believe how firm I feel because I did 2 things of baking soda. I did a milk and magnesia mask already during Francesca's video, but it's so important to wear it to bed on your face, neck, and chest. She is drinking tons of water. She's just being amazing with that. And I also want to make sure that you understand with Francesca, I didn't want sunscreen on her while we were getting the active acne out. And it was great because she really didn't need to go outside for anything. She was just going to work. With Linda, I didn't mind if she wore sunscreen, but I wanted to make sure that it was a zinc oxide or a titanium dioxide. I love this non-nano from Trader Joe's. You all know I love Color Science products. I do not like chemical sunscreen. I don't want chemicals in my blood. I don't care what all the different reports tell you about different sunscreens and their ratings, because the bottom line is if you use chemicals, it's getting into your body and or it's hurting our reefs, and that is just a no for me. So I really only want zinc oxide and titanium dioxide. If you want color, and this was something that Linda asked me, Francesca doesn't get to wear the sunscreen yet. Well, now she probably can because it's really healed. I love that these have natural iron oxides in them. So they're natural pigments or iron colors, and so they can give you a bit of a glow, but you don't need it if you don't need it. The other thing Linda did, hopefully I don't go out of focus, is she went out and she got herself a beautiful hat. Both women were so amazing at sending me pictures. Your hat should have a wide brim, so when you put it on, it should be blocking your neck and your chest as well. I don't want to hear another woman tell me she doesn't look beautiful in a hat. Who cares if you don't look beautiful in a hat? You're wanting your skin to look beautiful without a hat. That is the main focus. This is just something I put on so that I can use it while I'm washing my face. I'm looking around. She also does her apple cider vinegar. I said this in Francesca's. I drink a ton of water all day long, and it's so important to keep you hydrated. And I made sure that both Linda and Francesca got some vitamin E. I'm gonna be showing this a lot because vitamin E oils they're almost like olive oils. They're not all real and they're not all pure. And this peely oil is fantastic. It comes from the Philippines. It comes from the volcanic region. It's not cheap, but you only need a little bit, and I had them both put it on at night after when they did their serums. And I'm really big about making sure both ladies got the blood flow to their face, really learning to massage. So yes, both ladies were on the full line, no pressure, but that is the result that they got. I'm hoping to show you more pictures of both of them. They both masked and they didn't cheat. And when I say cheat, I mean when a client comes in and they've been wearing foundation or tinted moisturizer because they think that's a healthy version of it, and they wonder why they're breaking out or the product's not working, or their product is working and it is causing something to change, and change is good. It may not always be beautiful. It might look a little bad before it gets better, but you have to have faith. Yes, things are science, but they're also faith-based as well. I hope this helped you. If you have any questions, ask with love and kindness below. And also please subscribe. I don't ask that enough. I don't ask you to like it enough. I know a few people dislike, and I don't know who you are and why you dislike, but you know, if you're another esthetician, I've been doing this for 35 years. If you're a person who doesn't believe in it, I hope one day you will. I hope I can break through that shell and help you. And I also help you ring the little bell because it'll show you when my videos come out. I do about 3 a week. I really try to stay on top of it. And I hope you all stay beautiful naturally.